All right, I think we are good to go. Let me just double check a couple of things. Hi, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited. Welcome to day 2 of the Mindset Reset program that I have going on for the next I guess it's 6 more days now. Oh my gosh. So last night we talked about conquering our thoughts in order to unleash the spark within us. That was a wonderful, about 30 minutes long. And I'm wondering how you guys did with your homework last night. So we wanted to become very conscious about our thoughts and what we were thinking throughout the day, and really write down on black and white, in black and white on pen and paper, um, what our initial thought processes were. Were they more negative? Were they more positive? We wanted to take an inventory of these stressors in our life that might trigger or might be a reason why some negative thoughts get triggered. So I'm wondering how you guys did with that. Let me know in the comments. And I just want to make sure that we are recording and everything is going well. Okay, cool. So I'm really excited about tonight because we're going to we're going to talk tonight, about avoiding negativity and how to do that. And what I like to really, dive in with towards the latter half of my longer program with my clients is to talk to them about gut wisdom. So I want to introduce you to that concept here in this container because I think it's really, really important, and it has a lot to do with your perception of your world and the things that happen around you. Um, that directly correlates to negativity or to positivity. So there is an innate intelligence within our gut. Everybody, every single one of us has gut wisdom. And what we're doing here is we're tapping into our natural intuition. And our intuition is our trust that we already know certain things are true. However, life gets in the way in a lot of different ways. We have to listen to our families. We have to listen to what our job dictates. We have to listen to our close-knit family, our friends, this society, what society is expecting of us. So we have been, bombarded with with information as to how we should behave and what we should do and what we should think and how that translates into our lives. So, put another way, we've been taught not to trust this innate gut wisdom. We've been taught to outsource our intuition and doubt our own. But the truth is that you really are your own best health expert. You are the authority in what your body needs. And your body's wisdom is incredible. And it is the only thing that needs to be listened to. So my intention is to help you listen to that gut wisdom here in this class. Have you ever heard people say, like, trust your gut or listen to your gut? That's what we're talking about here when we talk about gut wisdom. So, okay, so today I want to talk a little bit about where you're, in terms of your gut wisdom, where stuck energy can live within our bodies. I hope that sounds great. I'm excited to get into it. So I'm going to take you through an exercise where we're going to connect deeply to our gut using our breath. So I would invite you to get in a very comfortable spot. I'm fairly comfortable right here. But get in a comfortable spot, and if you want to put your feet on the ground, or if you're sitting in a chair, just tall spine, raised neck, shoulders down, and just kind of wiggle around and just get in a comfortable spot. And what I'd like to do is I would like for you to just close your eyes and listen. And I'll let you know when I need you to open them back up. So let's take a deep breath and let it out. And with this breath in, we're moving the body into an optimal healing state. When we are relaxed, our genius emerges. Loving intelligence emerges. We make better decisions. We'll access optimal healing, relaxation state. using this ocean-like breath. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Relax your face, uncrinkle your forehead and your scalp and let it melt like butter. Place both hands on your belly and slowly take a deep breath in, letting the belly press into your palms. Lift the chest, soften the shoulders back down if they came up. And at the top of your breath, pause and now slowly with control, exhale through the nose. And again, go ahead and inhale, filling the whole body with fresh breath. Keep the face relaxed. Allow the shoulders to melt down to the back. At the top of your breath, pause, and now slowly with control, exhale. One more time. Keep this breath cycling. Notice that if this is challenging, notice if the breath gets stuck. Notice where it potentially gets stuck for you. What is that sensation? Just notice that and let go of anything else that's gripping in your nervous system or throughout your body. Just release it, let it go. Out into the world, nothing has to be decided. Continue to breathe. That's it. Just relax the jaw muscles. Turn the corners of the mouth up in a slight smile. Recognize the opportunity to expand your breath and inhale. Exhale. I want you to slow everything down. If your mind is distracted, that's totally okay. It's just the body's way of recalibrating. Inhale all the way down into the belly and up through the spine, feeling that back body expand, and then exhaling, melting the shoulders down the back. There's nowhere to go, no place to be. Just listen to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Keeping the eyes closed and the gaze within. Ask yourself, what wants to be healed right now? Where do you feel tight in your body? Trust whatever comes to mind. What wants to be healed? Keeping your eyes closed, put one hand on that place of your body that might feel tight. Healing only happens in a relaxation state. You cannot heal in a stressed state. It doesn't even make sense. So breathe into the place that feels tight. Unblock the tension using your breath. Imagine the breath creating a cleansing spaciousness in that entire area. Notice with each breath how you can breathe a little more spaciousness into that tight area. Focus your awareness directly on that spot. What are the thoughts that come up when you focus your attention there? What is the story behind the pain? How has it affected the quality of your life? What role does it play in how you identify yourself? Good. If you were going to describe that pain or tension with an emotion, what would it be? Anger, frustration, rejection, disappointment? What would that emotion be? Just notice. Continue to breathe. Okay. Taking a deep breath into the count of 5. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it at the top and exhale for a count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 7. Keep the breath circulating, steady rhythm in and out through the nose. Continue on. Research has shown that strong emotions cause changes in the biochemistry of the body. Simply said, that your biography or your story creates your biology. What is the story you identify yourself with? Is it a wound? Is it a pain? Or is it empowering? Our stories create our biology. Fear or stress, when it's chronically felt and experienced, slows down metabolism, increases depression, and influences our overall well-being. Bring your awareness to your breath. If you can, try focusing on that spot right between the eyes, right here. Your thoughts create your life. They set the ambiance for what you are going to experience. What you put out comes back to you. Have you ever noticed that? When you think only negative things, you manifest that. So as you breathe, inhale fresh thought, fresh possibility. And as you exhale, let go of self-judgment, the inner critic, and thoughts that no longer serve you. I tell my clients that deep breaths are inspirations. Each inhale is a fresh possibility, a new perspective, a new inspiration. You can get unstuck in any moment by changing the quality of your breath. So I want you to take a few more breaths just like that, inhaling fresh inspiration, fresh possibility, and exhaling judgment and worry. Return to your natural breath, and when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Well, shake it off, relax a little bit, move the head. That was such a beautiful exercise. I want to thank you for that. Absolutely beautiful, and you were excellent. So, when we're talking about our breath and how our thoughts dictate our lives and how we can have better control over our experience because our thoughts dictate our experience, locking in and utilizing that breath to calm your nervous system down also gets rid of the negativity that can come along with so much in our lives. So the psychology behind negative thinking states that it's seemingly there to protect us from bad things happening. So this idea that we have mentally prepared ourselves for these instances, is a falsehood. If we feel that we're constantly having to put our dukes up because we're constantly at the ready because we have to go into battle, we are in constant state of stress. And that high stress creates such turmoil within us, in our minds internally. And it creates negativity and negative experience, right? So once we lock into our breath and make it a point to pause, put a pin in whatever negativity is at the forefront of, let's say our personal circle or personal space. Pause it there, lock into your breath, practice that calming of the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. We can train our minds to conquer negativity with logic and reason. The harmful effects from, a high stressed thought process completely dissipates when we're coming from a place of empowering ourselves, lowering the stress response, and coming from a relaxed perspective. So beginning to consistently think rationally and not in extremes, hot, cold, high stress, no stress, is going to help combat this negativity from overtaking the mind. It is a practice. I will tell you that. It is something that we definitely need to continue to practice. But if you replay this video and you go back and just listen to the experience, the exercise that I was bringing you through and the experience that you had, we can lock into that again. We can utilize that. We can put that as a tool in our toolkit. Negativity breeds illness in our bodies and in our relationships. So this is such an important conversation and an important topic to have. So, the world that we live in, we have to, it's the hustle and bustle. I feel like that's like the nicest way that I could put it. The hustle and bustle. And we have to practice getting the hang of living in, more mindfully to thwart off all of the negativity that could potentially be surrounding us at any given moment. We are so lucky because we are in control of how to process what enters our minds. Negative thoughts, they reinforce negative emotions. And so ask yourself, what kind of people do I spend the majority of my time with? Do you continue to treat one-time setbacks as temporary, or do they seem to crop up all the time? So assumptions lead to a great deal of negative emotions. That's why it's important really to connect again with our breath and our inner gut wisdom, and create a new baseline for ourselves. Assumptions lead to a tremendous amount of negative emotions. Going into situations without assuming the outcome, or with assuming the outcome, is one simple step to take a great deal of the negative stress off your plate. In other words, don't assume what is going to happen. Just allow it to unfold, almost like, how an onion opens up or a flower opens up. If that family reunion you're not really excited to go, and be a part of, or the evaluation at your job that's coming up in a week. Those are stressors that many people have to deal with, right? That's just life. That's reality. That's what happens. These two different situations could very, very well end up being a stressful situation. But by eliminating unnecessary stress leading up to this experience, creates a doorway in which you can improve your positive mindset and avoid the negativity to begin with. So I have some homework for you guys. I'm so thankful that you're here. This was day 2 and of the Mindset Reset program, and your homework this evening is to assist in avoiding assumptions that cause undue stress. So today, we're going to list the top 5 situations you come across in your daily life that causes assumptions to arise. Keep this list handy and be reminded of the stressors that oftentimes arise. Using the mindset techniques that we're talking about, stopping these negative mind meld, these negative emotions, just stop them right in their tracks and rebirth them into positive ones, because you have a direct correlation with your gut wisdom and your evolution and your you have a connection to your breath. So tomorrow is day 3. I'm very excited. So tomorrow we're going to talk about staying positive and what that means, especially in this world that we live in, the hustle bustle, as I was saying, the craziness. Tomorrow we're going to meet in the same Zoom room at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on day 2, so we have 5 more days of this masterclass. I hope you were well served this evening, and I want to thank you so much for joining me in the class tonight. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Bye.